You are now tuned in to Beyond the Blacktop. If you follow sports, we your one-stop shop, cause we cover them all, even if they don't got a ball. Big league and small, see that's Hutch, and it's me, Cody. Can't forget about my main man's Breesties with the live streaming or not. Topics always gonna be hot on Beyond the Blacktop. This is Beyond the Blacktop. Let's go.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Blacktop podcast. Your host, Hutch. With me, as always, is my co-host, Cody. And today...
I'm not sure this was off camera last week or not, but I said coming back with a haircut. Just saying.
Hey, I got my haircut today, too. You probably can't tell, but he did a good job. All right. We got 3 topics today. We're going to start off with talking about sports gambling, since that's been a very big thing in recent weeks. We're going to talk about college sports, and then we're going to end it off with, the ESPN, YouTube TV, and maybe a little bit of other streaming stuff, because I got some things I want to say about that. So, first off, now, sports gambling. I'm not endorsing it for anybody, all right? It is a problem. If you can't handle it, don't do it. I don't recommend it. All right. It's not a very good problem to have. But sometimes it is. I ain't going to hold you. But don't listen to me, man. I'm only saying that because I won $400 last weekend off my parlay, and I was able to pay my student loans.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it right there. Next time, y'all need to trail James.
Hey, look, man, I be having the parlays. I'm going to get out. If I were to ever do that kind of content, I'd have parlays for public and then parlays for my own self. Because look, when you share your parlays, they never work out.
Be like, this is what y'all should do.
This is what I'm going to do. But
that's not what I'm doing at all.
But I feel like it's been a slow, sports gambling in general has slowly, ever so slowly, been digging their claws into everything. Like, at first, it was just on, maybe you saw an ad on while you're watching a game every once in a while, or you see, a YouTube ad. But now it's everywhere, man. Barstool Sports is a big thing of this. They are always talking about gambling, what the spreads are and all that. YouTube, there's an ad with Kevin Hart everywhere talking about price picks or whatever. And then
I was tripping.
And now they're specifically marketing to Missouri. And this damn fly, sorry. They're specifically marketing to Missouri with Kevin Hart and Bussin' with the Boys. I think that's I forgot their names, but they do a podcast. They're 2 former NFL players. And they're like, sports gambling is now legal in Missouri. You can do it now on Prize Picks or Sleeper or Underdog Fantasy. And I'm like, damn, what's the deal? What, I know it's a big deal nowadays. And the only type of gambling was if you knew somebody in Vegas and you had to call your guy and be like I want $50 on them.
You should put this down for me.
Or
don't tell nobody.
Or we're playing fantasy football, and that's it. But now you can bet on literally anything you want, man.
Oh, it got to the point where I seen this new app where you can literally bet on anything you want. It's not even just sports betting no more. You can bet on the news lady to wear a blue jacket tomorrow. That's probably not that wild, but it's some stuff out there where you can make crazy bets.
You can bet. This has been a thing for the past few years now. You can bet on what color the Gatorade is going to be at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What color Gatorade they going to dump on the coach when they win. What color is it going to be? Last year, I think it was purple. So, I don't know how the hell you bet on that, but...
Hey, just like I always know a little inside scoop. Fun fact, when I was working at the airport, one of my coworkers, he said he knew a guy that worked for Kansas City, and every year he would text the group chat just say a random color on Super Bowl day and wouldn't say nothing else. And whoever put that parlay in got it.
What a guy. What a guy, bro. He probably won his friends so much money, bro.
The first year, the main person he told, like his best friend, he told nobody within their frat or whatever. He just let it go to test it out. And he hit. He was in the middle of the house yelling like, I just won big. And he was like, how did you win? You didn't tell us nothing. So for the next couple of years, they all was telling them.
Oh, man, I'd have been putting the house on that mug.
My whole check.
I'm putting in everything,
My entire
bro.
check was going.
Just
And
to
if
see.
I lost, I was crashing out on him.
So yeah, bro, you can get, and now it's like, I know it's always been a thing. There's always been like point shaving and this, that, and the third, and that was always like, oh my goodness, clutching your pearls type of deal. But now it's just like, oh, Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier were throwing games. Oh well, we're still gonna keep doing it. Who gives a shit?
At this point, it's like we're used to it. We had Jonte Porter, just last year?
Mm-hmm.
He got hit for the same stuff. We had what was his name? That played for the Heat a couple years back. He got caught being high on the plane.
Oh, I know who you talking about.
Can't think of his name right now,
can't-
but he was doing it too.
Deion Waiters.
Yes, Deion Waiters was doing it too.
I just don't understand.
It's been going on for a while. It's just now gets more prevalent, which is crazy. But I will say this. I love the NBA Rico going on right now
Oh yeah.
because it has made these people hoop phenomenally.
Facts. They don't want to. They crossing their T's. They dotting their I's, man. They not trying to go to jail.
They let on the FBI people. It wasn't me. You see what I just did? I just dropped 70. It wasn't me. I was not.
Because look, it even has gotten to the point where this happens in like NBA and NFL and any other sport where it's like, if you don't hit my parlay, I'm messaging you on Instagram or Twitter like, bro, what the fuck? How come you ain't getting more than 30 points? How come you couldn't catch that touchdown pass, bruh? Now you're getting a different type of hate from people who are trying to criticize professional athletes for not hitting their parlay. It's like, bro, if I'm an athlete, I don't care about whatever it is you got going on.
And you know the funniest of them all came to Twitter and told everybody those exact words. Kevin Durant, he came straight out and said, if I don't hit your parlay, oh well.
Facts.
That's not my job. My job is not to hit your parlay. My job might be to make 30 points. Or it might be to make 28 and then get a couple assists. Whatever helps me win. It's not about you. It's about me and my team.
And if you lose a 10 grand, it's not my fault. It's your fault. You made the
lose
decision.
10 grand. You must have had 10 grand to lose because I'm not wagering that.
Heck no, bro.
I'm scared to wager $10.
The most I've ever put on a bet is $50. That's it. And I did
that.
So I'm never doing it again.
I did hit. I put $50 on the Nuggets back in the pandemic to beat the Clippers in Game 6. And when I left the hotel at halftime, they were losing. When I checked my app afterwards, it opened up, and I had $100 in my account. And I said,
Nice.
I win?
Nice. I think, no.
I was in Denver, though, so I had to.
I think I put 75 down on a WNBA player parlay, and it didn't hit. And it was $75 of like, because I, for a while there for WNBA, I was hitting everything. Mm-hmm. And I had like $300, and I banked like $200. And then I was like, all right, I got this $80 or however much left. I'm going to bet with this. And I was like, fuck it. I'm putting 75 down. Didn't hit. I was like, I'm never doing that again. It's not happening. I could have just banked $300.
It's like regular gambling. Like when you play like blackjack or something, and you go to a table. And right now, if me and you went to the Ameristar and the table said 25, I'm not doing that. I don't want to. If I play 4 hands, I'm already $100 out.
Yeah, bruh. That's a lot.
Can't do that.
I'm not losing.
But in
$100.
Vegas, I was in Vegas. The tables at 10 in the morning is $5 tables. I'm risking it all for $5.
Facts. I'm trying to win 50.
I can play 5 games, and in those 5 games, I'm down the same. I would have been in 1 game here. I'm with it. I'm in.
It's also Ray, because the reason I brought the whole thing up. Well, there's 2 reasons, and one reason, there was a recently proposed rule by the NCAA about allowing college athletes to bet on pro sports.
Saw that.
I don't. If I'm being honest, I think they should be allowed to, because there's in no way is their play going to affect a professional team or whatever. So if you want to spend that NIL on a professional team, have at it. All right. But once you go pro, even if you're not playing for nobody, I don't think you should be able to bet on your sport, on your own sport. If you're playing in the NBA, cannot bet on the NBA. But I could put some down for like the World Cup or the NFL. I ain't got no sway in that. As long as it's not your sport, it should be all right.
If I'm catching touchdowns on Sunday, I can go ahead and put a parlay in for baseball.
Facts.
I think Shohei finna get 3 Ks tonight. I'm doing it. So I'm probably getting that too, because he's known for doing that.
Mm-hmm. It's you might hit that. And then the second reason, and it's more of a question: do you think it has gone too far?
Sports betting?
Yeah.
I think this is crazy now. Like the availability of it for one, like we were saying, but like you said, the promotion of it, it's everywhere. Even on like when StreamEats was popping. If you got an ad on StreamEats, when you clicked on the thing, it will send you to a sports betting website. The reason I started sports betting is because I went to go watch something on StreamEats, and it took me to Bovada. And the first thing Bovada said was, "You put in 50, we'll match your 50." What? a free $50? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. That's $50, man. That's a date. I can do that.
Hey, I do it. Why not?
And you see the mindset right there. That is what happens. Degenerates.
Exactly.
They get us. And I use right there the deals. They're throwing you deals to, as D would say, entice you.
Mm-hmm.
And they gonna get you every time. Match up to $150. Why would you tell me that? I'm finna go bet on whatever, because I got an extra free $150 to play with. I already threw my $150 away, but I got an extra fee. But the crazy part is, it's a stipulation. If you win, you can't take this money out till you bet it again. No, bro.
I was salty when I won that $400, and like 60 of it was it was like prize money I could only use on Underdog Fantasy. I was like, man, get what? But I was putting out crazy
give me cash.
parlays. I was giving out crazy parlays with that $60. I was putting out everything. I was like, this is not even my own money.
Bro, that's play money. That's like Monopoly money at that point. If I win something, great. If not, it's not going to hurt me.
And that's the problem, bro. So, with that being said, guys, don't sports gamble unless it's a lock.
Please don't sports gamble.
There's no such thing as a lock.
Even if it's a lock. Because there's no such thing
There's no such thing as a lock, but there is. But there's not.
We were talking about it.
It's hard to understand.
I forgot who they were playing last year. The Bucks played somebody. I told my sister, she's doing prize picks. I was like, oh, this is going to be an easy one. What you mean? Like, Giannis easily getting that PRA.
Mm-hmm.
It went up by 30. They took him out of the game. Bro, I think he had like 43 PRA. He had like 37. Moving on
to the next topic. I know the other day you was watching your Duke Blue Devils play, man. How is they looking out there?
Young. They were looking pretty young. A lot of players that didn't play last year getting on the floor now, start actually getting into those battles. We'll say that Patrick, our center, and Isaiah Evans, 2 of our sophomores, held it down. Mm-hmm. Isaiah had 23, bro. He was hooping. And of course, you know what he was doing the whole time. What he always do, shooting in somebody's face. He don't care. That's the only way he shoots the ball.
Hey, if
But
it goes in.
shout out to Cam Boozy. He had a horrific first half. He shot like 0 for 7 first half. So he came back and ended up with 15 and like, was it 15, 12 or something like that? He had a double-double. And he started, that first half, you could tell he was kind of nervous. They were playing against a well-tested Texas team. They were pretty good, man.
And
But
what about the other boozer? You're right. How's he looking? Did he play?
Caden's looking good. Caden's looking poised. He's looking actually much better than I thought he was going to look coming in, because they coming off the bench will kind of deter him a little bit, maybe. But it's not. He's coming off and he's playing great defense like he always has. He's a great two-way player, but he's also just being efficient with his playmaking and his shooting. He still looks pretty good. I thought it was going to be a little different because their skill level is definitely a difference. Mm-hmm. But he's not missing a beat coming in.
Okay, well,
there's a lot of good teams out there, though, bro. Florida is looking good.
Still? Man.
Yes, bro. They did lose to Arizona, but they're looking good.
With Bryce?
Bryce is on the bench.
He needs where he needs to stay. Where he's a 4-year player. We've already got that lesson already.
But Koa Pete, he was another top hit person at high school last year. He had like 30 points for them that night.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, he was hooping, bro. He was hooping, bro.
Hold on, let me pull it up. Who are the team? Let me look at the... Stop giving
who's
rankings.
Who's hooping the other day?
Sorry, I'm looking at the rank. Oh, Purdue, Houston, and Florida, and UConn. St. John's is up there? Who is coaching St. John? Is it
Who's coaching St. John?
Is it
It's Rick
Pitino? Yeah, I was trying to remember, right? I couldn't remember.
Bro, and he said it last year. He told everybody, I'm not looking for none of the top players in the country in high school. I'm getting transfers. Mm-hmm. Boy, did he do it.
I guess that's the way to go nowadays.
Well, it's most people, and it's hard. It sucks to say this. Most people see those top players coming in as competition, and they instantly be like, "Well, since you recruited him, you come to take my spot. That hurts my chances of getting to the league. Let me go somewhere else." Mm-hmm. And it happens a lot. Or some people just go there that they don't fit in their school, and not having to sit out there 1 year is it's a blessing and a curse right now for the college football, for college sports period. But football and basketball, like,
I kind of feel bad.
It's a blessing.
High school players, because now it's just so much harder for them to get like a scholarship or be able to go somewhere where they're gonna play. Because it's like, you probably not gonna play if you come, unless you like run like that. You're not gonna play. You're gonna be on the bench.
Like if you're like top 30 or say 40, honestly, 4-star and up. If you're 4-star and up, you're probably playing. But a lot of these 3-stars and stuff, they could have gone to some smaller schools. It's not happening because, one, NIL money, so smaller schools are getting big players now, and 2, the transfer portal is crazy. Like one of the Florida guards, I'm pretty sure that he came from Harvard or Stanford or something, and he was like a 0-star. Went there, hooped. Next thing you know, Duke wants him, Florida wants him. Everybody wanted him. He chose Florida. But Boogie Flan just came from Arkansas. You already was a good player on Arkansas's team, but they recruited 2 guards. So you was like, I'm out of here, and went to Florida.
Damn. This shit it's kind of a shit show, because not to be one of them, I kind of liked it when one player committed there and then stayed the whole time.
Yeah.
One and done is fine too, but I like the players.
Or left, yeah.
I like the players who were there like all 4 years, and you kind of had the same team, and then you can see how the team developed over 4 years. I like that, and you kind of missed that.
But
and you kind of missing that, and it's like it as a fan, it's like starting over again each year. And you're like, okay, Florida, because usually, like Florida before in the late 2000s, you had Joe Noah, and you knew he was gonna be there for them 3 years, and Al Horford was also gonna be. You had this team that was gonna be there for 3 or 4 years. Yes, they had a squad, but now it's like, all right, we just won this chip. Next year's team, we probably not even gonna have the same starting five.
You don't even know what's going on.
I don't know who's on that team now. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna have to rock with it. I'm gonna have to figure it out again.
Fortunately, I'm a Duke fan, so we get top players every year. But my entire starting five from last year is gone.
That's crazy.
One was already a senior transfer, so that was his last year anyway. Tyrese would have been his senior year this year, but he decided to leave. We had 3 freshmen start last year, and all 3 of them are now in the NBA playing. They're all starting in the NBA, I think, right now, too. So I'm not mad about that. But it's the fact of we got to rebuild.
You got to rebuild every year, it feels like.
Think about when Grayson was at Duke. You either loved him or you hated him. But you knew he was going to be there every game. And every year he came back and was like, I'm not done.
Mm-hmm.
I want a chip. I want another one. I'm not done yet. Every year we was like, Grayson Allen was like, I'm not leaving yet. I'm having too much fun in Durham.
Exactly. And that shit it's more professional nowadays than it is college, I guess. Which, I guess isn't much of a bad thing, but it's kind of more the same.
NIL money, bro. Stay. Where you going? Especially the smaller, Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag said he wanted to stay, but I'm pretty sure he making good money whether he stayed or not. But people like Isaiah. Isaiah was like, why would I go to the league right now? I'm probably going to be a second round pick, end up in the G League.
I know Cooper Flag, it was smart for him to go to the NBA, bro. But I couldn't help but think, bro, if I was in that position, I'm making $7 a year, why not stay and hoop in college?
Why am I leaving?
Why? I can hoop in college?
I can hoop in college in front of one of the craziest atmospheres ever.
And I could get better. And then come out when
Even though I'm already great.
Exactly, bro. I get better each year. Shoot, I'll come out junior year. Junior year, I'm only 20, 21. That's still young.
I'm still a hooper.
I feel like the experience would be so much fun to play college ball for 3 years, get $7 million a year, bro. Come on, that sounds fun.
Like you said, bro, college is just a different. Of course, NBA is nice, but college is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Then Duke, Cameron crazies. They sleep in tents to go to their games, bro.
Crazy, bro. People take
and I don't care what nobody say.
Seriously,
it's probably one NBA game that rivals a Duke and UNC rivalry game, and that's a Boston Lakers game.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's probably the only rivalry I see up there with a Duke and UNC game. But there's nothing like those rivalry games in college. Michigan versus Michigan State. It's going to be a game every time.
Mm-hmm.
Indiana versus Purdue. They're going to hoop.
For football, it's crazy too. Georgia versus Alabama. Red River rivalry. They got all the rivalries, bro. It's so crazy.
The border wars of Missouri and Kansas. That's always a good game.
Ole Miss versus Mississippi State. You just got.
And what's crazy about these are the teams. It could be crazy difference, bro. The differential could be number 1 in the nation versus the last person in your conference. And somehow, this is a rivalry game. At last place, it's all boosted attributes, bro.
Mm-hmm. It was like Ohio State, Michigan last year. Michigan was 5-7, but against Ohio State, they won that mug. They was on.
They looked undefeated. They looked undefeated against Ohio State. They were clicking on all cylinders because we not gonna let them come beat us, bro.
We might be terrible, but we beat Ohio State.
Now what?
Y'all won the championship, but guess what? We beat y'all, so it don't matter.
Look, if they would play us in the championship, they would have lost. That's all I gotta say.
One of the things I want to do, I aspire to, is go to a Penn State whiteout game, bro. A Penn State whiteout game be jumping.
It's gonna be so loud in there, you're gonna hear shit.
Bro, the players be like, yo, we be in the locker room, that bitch be shaking. I'm just
like when they add that into college football, and people was like, nah, this is how I really feel in there. I was like, what do you mean is how it really feels in that stadium?
like when you see the lines on the route shaking, bro, that's how it is in real life.
They said they be trying to call audibles and they got to use hand signals because they can't call a regular audible. They can't say check spider. No, you look at coach. He got the board up. He's showing you what we're doing.
We got the board, bro. Like that's like college sports just seems like so much fun. Don't get me wrong, pro sports is fun too, but I don't know, man.
It's just different. It's different, bro. Like being that man on campus and stuff like that. But being the man in your city is beautiful, but being the man on campus is a smaller area. And sometimes being a man on campus, you are the man in the city.
Mm-hmm. Like it's just
Hey, let me not just say man, because the girls doing it too. And prime example of why boys should be able to stay more. The girls, unfortunately, have to stay all 4 years before they can leave. And we grow to love them. Or hate them. If that's the person like
that's how
UConn,
Stewart, bro. In South Carolina and UConn, that's how they're always good every year.
I was just gonna say, you just said it. Breanna Stewart for 4 years straight, bro. 4 years straight, they knew nobody else was going to win the championship, bro. UConn was just that good. Maya Moore, for instance, her team, 4 years straight, people just knew. Oh fuck.
Yep.
I'm playing against Maya and them.
It's raps.
I'm gonna say two more things that we can move on. First thing, I sent it to y'all the other day. Kiyomi Miller at Penn State debut was crazy. People in the comments was like, "I wish she was at a bigger market. She's gonna go at LSU next year." She was like, "I'm not going there. They didn't recruit me in the beginning. I'm not leaving. What's a bigger market? I can just put my team on." She was in the comments talking bad to them. I love it.
I love it too.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I love that.
Hoop, Kiyomi. Show them that you are a bucket no matter where you at. And then go to the league. And between her and Malaysia, when they get in a league and start tapping like that, it's finna get nasty. Age already came in with the sauce. Unfortunately, we gotta wait a year to see Juju do it again. But
hopefully she's fine after the injury. That's the only.
Yeah, I think they should be good. They're taking this year off to really rehab. She should be fine. Mm-hmm. My second thing I'm saying is, though, I've been talking about this for a while, but I never said it on podcast. Can we just talk about how great Maya Moore was real quick?
Yeah, man, go ahead. Hey, you have the floor, bro.
She lost 77 games. Let me double check that. I'll make sure I'm correct. But I think she lost 77 games in her entire. Okay, I'm sorry, 78. She lost 78 games in her entire career from high school, college, and the WNBA.
Damn.
Now, here go the fun fact of this. Our WNBA record is 222-70.
That's a pretty good record.
I mean, I want to read this to you again because I don't think you heard me.
What do you mean? You said it was. Say it again. Sorry, did I miss you?
I'm sorry. She lost 77. She lost 77 games her entire career from high school to the WNBA. And in the WNBA, she was 222-70.
Oh shit! That means she only lost one game from high school to damn.
No, she lost 7 games total from high school through college.
7 games?
7 games total. She went 125-3 in high school, and she went 150-4 at UConn.
That's fucking ridiculous. Is that the same time she was with Breanna Stewart and them?
I don't think Brianna Stewart was there when Maya Moore was there.
Oh,
Brianna Stewart has the second best record.
That's diabolical business. Bruh. What was their record at one point?
Brianna Stewart, UConn record. Brianna Stewart, UConn record is 151-5.
Jesus. What was the record for most wins without losing? What was that? I know it was a few seasons.
Yeah, they went crazy. Come on, UConn's record?
Yeah, I know it was a lot. And it got ended by South Carolina, if I do believe.
Yep. UConn winning streak.
And that's
111 consecutive games, which occurred from 2014 to 2017.
And they lost to South Carolina, and that's
No. I remember this. They lost to Mississippi State.
That's right. I remember that too. I knew the same colors, but different team.
The program is known for several long streaks, including a 90-game streak from 08-2010 and a 70-game streak from 01-2003.
That's ridiculous, bro.
70, 90, and 101?
That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous.
You know, Geno is obviously like the most winningest college coach ever.
Mm-hmm.
He's been there since like I think 08 or something, bro.
Isn't it before 08? I don't know.
Bro,
But
Geno's been there forever.
it's ridiculous, bro. I don't know. He should be in the Hall of Fame already.
His annual salary is $3.5 million.
And he's never left. $3.5 million a year? Damn. Never leaves.
The overall head coaching record is 1,251 and 165. He has an 88% record. In the tournaments alone, NCAA tournaments, Division I, he's 143 and 24.
That's insane. That's a ridiculous stat. What the Oh my. That big.
He has 12 D1 championships. He's been a 24 Final Fours.
Good God, bro. Ooh, excuse me. That's ridiculous.
Damn. He's been the head coach there since 85.
I was gonna say way longer than that. Wait, didn't his dad coach the team before him? Am I tweaking on that?
Oh no. Bro, he was a head coach of junior varsity at some high school. Mm-hmm. Then he went to St. Joseph as an assistant. And some other high school as an assistant. Virginia from 81 to 85 as an assistant. And then he been in UConn since. He been going crazy.
Yeah.
He's in a. I know this was a thing. As of 07, he's in the. National Italian American Sports Hall of Fame.
I didn't know that was a thing. Well, shout out to
him. He has the John Wooden Legends of Coaching Award in 2012.
Makes sense.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Speaking of watching all these sports,
it leads into our last topic of the day, and I got beef to pick. This past week, ESPN and ABC couldn't come to a deal with YouTube TV. So a whole lot of us were unable to watch the Monday Night Football game. Not that we missed out on anything from what I saw. It was a terrible game. But it's getting out of hand too. Just like the sports gambling, all these streaming services is getting ridiculous. Why do I need Paramount Plus, Peacock, and HBO and Amazon? Why do I need all these to watch the games, bro? Why? Why can't I just have YouTube TV or Charter and be able to watch everything? Why I gotta pay extra? Why I gotta pay $15 here, $10 here, just so I can watch soccer or football or basketball, bro? Why?
What's crazy is I want to say either a year ago around this time or 2 years ago around this time, Spectrum and ESPN had the same thing. They had a beef You couldn't watch nothing. I was getting so mad. I think I was in the middle of a game, and then they finally cut off and was like, "Well, like what you mean, welp? It couldn't come to an agreement, so you can't watch this anymore." What?
Yeah,
Thanks for streaming.
It's the dumbest thing, bro. I don't get it because there'd be some games.
What's the agreement? Like, what's the?
I don't know.
This is like who's paying who?
It was
Never mind, I know
ABC
who's
too,
paying who.
bro.
You know, ABC, ESPN, like locked in, so
Yeah,
makes sense.
Let me see if I can find something. And you know what was hilarious about the whole thing is that, you know how Twitter got that fact checking stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, ESPN posted on Twitter that after the Monday's game, they were like, we've had the strongest ratings in however long. We had 20 million people were tuned in. And then the fact check hit and went like, this is down like 21%. Like a week-on-week basis, you guys are down in views by like 10 million people. I was just like, damn. I don't know maybe it's a money thing. It has to be a money thing. And
YouTube TV is like a prevalent thing right now. A lot of people have it. It's beneficial. It's cable without cable, and it's an affordable price for it. Like you don't have to do all the extras that you have to pay with cable.
And it's easier too because you don't have to have somebody come in and install a box or any of that dumb shit that they do.
You don't have to already have internet, like the internet with a subscriber or anything. You can have your own stuff.
Mm-hmm. You can record anything you want, all that. And it's easy because damn near everybody already uses YouTube TV. I mean, YouTube in general.
Right.
So
that just boosts your YouTube up, honestly.
Hold on, I'm trying to find this article. I can't. Bing sucks.
I'm pretty sure it's just YouTube, bro. YouTube is one to get paid a certain amount to have their stuff on there. Like, and ESPN is like, no.
Because, Disney also owned... It has to be something with Disney.
Maybe it's the other way around.
Disney...
Might be the other way around.
ESPN.
Yeah, so it might be that YouTube is not trying to pay that much to have their stuff on there.
Yeah. Because... I don't know.
They showing them right now. I bet you right now YouTube is using this. Like, listen, bro. You crying about all this money. You has lost 10 million.
Yep.
I could have kept that for you. Just let me listen. 2 mil a year. I'm trying to pay you. And Disney's being greedy. We want 5. No, I'm not paying you that. I bet it's what's going. Something stupid like that going on right now. And I bet you, bro, it's pennies. I bet you it's pennies, bro.
Yep. I bet you it doesn't even matter. They just want an extra 10 million or an extra 1 million or extra 10,000.
They want something that does not matter in the grand scheme of things because of how much money both of these things already make.
Like, bro, it's gotten so bad. Like, the NBA is terrible too. Like, the NBA be trying to push their NBA TV shit, right? They even bundle it with 2K. But even if you have it, some of the games are still blacked out, and you can't watch it.
I didn't know that having NBA TV would be bad for you until I got NBA TV because of 2K, which they stopped for some reason. But that's neither here nor there. But if a game is on TV, you can't watch it on NBA TV. So if you can watch it on ESPN or TNT, it's not on NBA TV.
It doesn't make any sense.
That is stupid. What do you mean?
If I have NBA TV, I should be able to watch every single game that is on right now.
We gotta do is pay for one more camera. Ooh. It's gonna hurt you.
I don't get what the NBA or the NFL, because the Sunday ticket sucks too, bro. I hate the Sunday ticket because that's one of the ones where some of the games, even if you pay for it Plus, even if you pay for the Sunday ticket, some of the games are still blacked out because they either are only on local TV, and you only watch it on that, and this, which is what happens to the Bulls most of the time, is even though they're like the closest team outside of like Memphis here, I can't ever watch it when they're on because it's only on Chicago Sports Network or some stupid shit like that. And it's all that to say is like, this shit is stupid. All of this shit is dumb. Having all these streaming services, NBA TV sucks. I just want to have YouTube TV and be able to watch a majority of the games, man.
Yeah,
just
bro, like you said. Thursday, I got to get on Amazon Prime. Sunday, I can watch whatever, but it's probably on Peacock. It's probably on Paramount. It might be on ESPN if I'm lucky enough, or on Fox. Mm-hmm. Then what's Monday? Monday is another streaming app too, ain't it?
NBC or ABC? I don't know. Yeah, it's one of them.
It's always something. Then basketball is either TNT on Tuesday and Thursday, and then ESPN the regular days. But you need nowadays, you can't just watch TV. You gotta either have, like you said, either have cable or have something you can log into one of these apps. It's an app for everything.
Too many goddamn apps.
I need to just do what the March Madness does, and I love it. I can pull it up on my laptop, and this for the girls too, by the way. Y'all being real, I'm gonna talk to y'all about how sexist y'all being. But when March Madness is on, I can watch four games at once.
It's so much easier to watch March Madness than it is to just watch a regular basketball or regular football. There will be 6 games on. There'll be TBS, TNT.
They're Channel all on regular TV for one, and they're all free.
They're all on regular TV.
You can watch them wherever.
You can watch 4 games at the same time, like you said, yeah.
Even, like I said, even if you don't have none of the streaming stuff, I can go on my computer, just type in March Madness, and I can pull up 4 screens of hoops. Hoops. I only need to hear one. I want to hear the one that's closest finna end. The other ones is going to play. I need to hear what's going on the one where it's finna end, though. The one that got 20 seconds left, and it's only 81-83. I need to hear that. The one that's 25 to 27, that's just starting. We ain't worried about that right now.
Yeah, because March Madness, if you have YouTube TV, you can watch all of those. Easy.
Look, just scrolling down.
On all the regular
this game for the end, what's next?
TBS, TNT.
And like you said,
True TV.
The beautiful part about sometimes with these apps, you can go back and watch it. The beautiful part with YouTube, like you said, you can record it.
Oh my gosh.
If I'm gone at work, I can't see this game right now. But I really want to watch the game. I want to watch the whole game, like lock in. I can record it. Mm-hmm. Come back and watch it later. I can't record a game on Peacock.
Nope.
Every now and then I can go back and watch it. They might save it around. They might not. That's how they feel that day. Can't go back and watch every game on Paramount.
Nope. That shit is
overall,
man.
ESPN, ABC, Disney, whoever's in charge, get your shit together. Call YouTube, apologize to them. You're down 10 M's, my nigga. Don't get down further.
Man. All right, y'all. I know that was an episode of a lot of getting our shit off our chest. I'm not gonna lie. 2 out of the 3 categories where I just complaining about dumb stuff that people are doing. But regardless, I hope you guys had a lot of fun watching. We had a lot of fun talking about it.
They probably felt the same.
I hope so, because if you disagree with what we said, I don't know, something wrong with you, man. Something wrong with you. But that being said, we will see y'all next week. Peace out.